Okay, in this video, we're going to learn another way to square 2 to 3 digit numbers. And so let's begin. And if you notice, these problems, they're the same thing. And I'm going to show you a little trick with it. Doing 2-digit number is very easy though. And so let's begin. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3 and I'm going to square it. Take my 7, I'm going to stick it at the end, and I'm also going to square it. Then I'm going to put a parentheses, and I'm going to say always 2 times the 3 times the 7, like this. Now 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. Then we have 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 7 is 42. And then we have 7 squared, which is 49. Now if you notice, this first number, I didn't put a parentheses, but these two I did. Then my next step, I take this 4, I carry it over here. I take this 4, I carry it over here. And so what we're going to get is 9 plus 4 is 13. 2 plus 4 is 6. And then we have a 9. So this right here is our final answer. And I encourage you to verify with a calculator. Same thing for this problem. I take my 2, I square it. Take my 3, stick it at the end, square it. Do parentheses. I always do 2. Always do 2 times this piece, 2 times this piece, 3. Now 2 squared is 4. I put a regular 4, parentheses. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Now I do 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. Now I carry the 1. 4 plus 1 gives you 5. We have a 2. We have a 9. We get 529. So the method I just showed works for 2-digit numbers, but now we have 3-digit numbers. And there's going to be another video where I focus on different strategies whenever you have a 3-digit number. But this method can also work where I focus on the 2 and the 3 as 23 and 4 as regular 4. Then we do the same thing. We say 23 squared, then we say 4 squared, parentheses, 2 times 23 times 4, close parentheses. And 23 squared gives you 529. And this piece, 2 times 4 gives you 8. 8 times 23 will give us 184. And then we have 4 squared, which is 16. Now this is an important condition. If you treat this piece as a 2-digit number and this piece as a 1-digit number, this is going to be very important. This piece right here, we'll call it 1 digit. I'm going to explain what that means. 1 digit. Also, this piece right here, we're going to say 1 digit. Again, I'm going to explain that next. So what that means is this piece right here needs to be 1 digit. But right now we have 3 digits. So we need to move these 2 over here. This is 2 digit. Again, we want 1 digit. We take this 1, we carry it over here. And so we get 529 plus 18 will give us 547. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then we have our 6. So this right here is our final answer. And we're going to do several of these problems. But you might make an observation. For these kind of problems, this method is very easy. But these kind of problems are more involved. Now this is the exact same problem. But what I'm going to do differently is treat this as my 2-digit number and this as my 1-digit number. So we'll get 2 squared. And then we'll get 34 squared. Parentheses, parentheses. We say 2 times 34. 2 squared is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 34 will give us 136. And then this piece, 34 squared, I'm going to use a calculator, which I know completely defeats the purpose, but here in this video, I'm mainly just showing this technique. And so 34 squared, we get 1156. Now this is important. If I take these 2 pieces as my 2-digit number, then this piece needs to be 2-digit, and this piece also need to be 2 digits. So what I mean by this is these 2 pieces need to stay, these 2 pieces need to stay. So we carry the 1, and then we carry this 11 over here too. And so we're going to get 4 plus 1 is 5. 36 plus 11 is going to give us 47. So we have 547, and then we have our 56. So we get 54,756, which both answers gave us the same result. Also verify with a calculator just to prove to yourself that this is actually the correct answer. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of these types of problems. So again, I'm going to this time say these 2 pieces, I'm going to make it as 12. So I have 12 squared, parentheses, 2 times 12 times 6, close parentheses. And then we're going to say 6 squared. So 12 squared, we get 144. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 times 12 is 144. And then 6 squared is 36. This time we're making these 2 pieces as our double digit. So this piece right here is going to be the single digit. So 1 digit. And this is going to be 1 digit also. And so what that means is these 2 pieces I'm going to move over here. This 3 I'm going to also move right here. So 144 plus 14 will give us 158. So we have 158. 4 plus 3 is 7, and then we have our 6. So our final answer is 15,876. All right, this is our next problem. These two pieces we're going to keep. And so we have 1 squared parentheses 2 times 1 times 26 close parentheses. And then we have 26 squared. So 1 squared gives us 1 parentheses 2 times 1 times 26. 2 times 26 is 52. And then we have 26 squared, which is going to give us 676. Now, because we took the last two pieces to be grouped, then this piece right here becomes 2-digit, and this piece also becomes 2 digits. Now, this is already 2 digits, so we don't move it, but this is 3, so we're going to move the 6 over here, and so we're going to get 1, 5, 2 plus 6 is 8, 7, 6. So 15,876, which we saw before was the same exact answer. Again, verify with a calculator. Okay, this will be our last problem. Same thing. I'm going to group these two. So I have 78 squared. Then I have 2 times 78 times 9, close parentheses. Then I have 9 squared. Again, it defeats the purpose, but I'm going to go ahead and use a calculator because really in this video, we're just proving this method. So we have this number right here, parentheses, 2 times 9 is 18. 18 times 78, again, I'm going to use a calculator. I'm going to get 1404, close parentheses, 9 squared, I get 81, close parentheses. Again, using this approach, this piece right here becomes 1 digit, and this piece also becomes 1 digit. So that means I need to move all 3 over to the left, and then this piece I also need to move to the left. 84 plus 140 is going to give us 6224. Parentheses are 4, parentheses are 81. Then I need to move this 8 over, and I'm going to get 12. So I have 6, 2, 2, 4, parentheses 12, parentheses 1. And so we got to move it one more time, so we're going to get 6, 2, 2, 5, 2, 1. This right here is our final answer. Our last one, we got 7 squared, parentheses 2 times 7 times 89, close parentheses, and then we have 89 squared. Again, using this approach, this piece right here is the 2-digit piece. Likewise, this piece is also 2 digits. So 7 squared, we get 49. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 times 89, I'm going to go ahead and use a calculator. I'm going to get 1246, close parentheses, and 89 squared, we're going to get 7921, close parentheses. So I'm going to move these two pieces over to the left. I'm going to move these two pieces also to the left. So 49 plus 12 will give us 61. So we'll have 61, 46, and then we need to move the 79 also to the left. But I'm going to write it right now, 79, 21. And then we're going to move these two pieces over to the left. And so we're going to get 61, 125, close parentheses. Then we have our 21. And we can move this one once more. And so our final answer is going to be 6, 2, 1 plus 1 is 2. Then we have this 2, 5, 21. This right here is our final answer. And as the last thing, as a challenge, comment below why this works. Now, if you don't know exactly why this works, but you have some sort of observation or some sort of hypothesis, also comment below. And that's pretty much it for this video.